right.
ever met, bro, I'll be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
Announcement for everyone. It's kind of spicy. So I had a meeting with all of the leaders of the Southside gangs, and we've all made an agreement that we are putting pressure on to cops in the Southside, full stop. So if a cop is seen south of the Olympic Freeway, and they're in a scenario where they're by themselves or whatever, anything like that, if you've got multiple people, you pull up on them, say, what the f are you doing in the Southside? Give them the opportunity to drive off. If they don't, blam them. Don't be putting yourself in dumb situations where you're going pen, but we're trying to make the Southside dangerous. Basically, cops in the Southside, pressure them. If they're solo and the opportunity's there and they're moving crazy, or it's one of the people in TRT and they're chatting was, whatever, do them in, like dome them, whatever. But we're trying to push the cops out of the Southside and show them that all of the groups here have had enough, so we're on violence. Like, the guys who run the mechanic shop opposite Strawberry, repair, like, they have a deal with the cops, so they repair the cops' cars. We just went and spoke to them and set up a deal where whenever they get people in, say we're looking for Den Shiesty, we can call the mechanic guy, say we're looking for Den. As soon as Den goes down there to do a repair, he'll tip us off, take ages to do his repair, giving us time to go down there and do something. He encourages all of his people as well to use the ATM on the other side of the road. So if you want to hit licks on these cops, they're going to be going from the mechanic shop, run into the ATM, pulling out lump sums of money and then running back. Literally just there lacking.
That will only work though if they're doing like engine swaps and shit, I think, though.
Yeah.
The actual repairs are free for the cops.
But if you see someone solo there, he's said like he's more than happy for cops to get smoked on the property, just pretend he don't know what's going on. The Saints are involved.
The mechanic guy?
Yeah. He's cool with it. Saints are involved. They're putting pressure on. We're involved. Obviously, we're putting pressure on. Vagos are involved. They're putting pressure on. Ballas are involved. They're putting pressure on. So like any cop in the Southside, pressure should be on. I've already had a call from Den, and he said, "What the f is going on in the Southside?" Because he's seeing Twitter, and Saints have already been pressing them and shit. So they know something's happening. So we just need to be on energy and actually just be on time and with the cops.
A few of them just rode down before.
Yeah.
They're all about like 4-man deep, bro, in a one whip.
Yeah, they do that. But that's what I mean. You got to pick and choose your situation. If they're 4-man deep in a whip like that, you're better off having 4 cars and trying to push them out of the Southside with like just presence. If it's 1 person or 2 people and you got 6, then you can go for like smoking them. Like, you just got to read the room and depending on the situation, pick their energy. But at no point should it be blessed. No one should be driving down Grove Street or the Southside and getting nice energy from any of us. Like, it needs to be, why are you here? Get out of the Southside.
Like it always was back in the day.
Yeah, like exactly.
But back in the day, you couldn't even come down here if you didn't live in the Southside.
Unfortunately, even if it's Ruby.
Yeah. Even if it's the cops we like, they gotta go, bro.
You can't be decent with someone like nice with others.
That's a way for you to take out your anger as well. It says if you see a cop in the Southside, it's free game, bro. Especially if you're on your back and that.
Okay, what we can do is like start it off right. What we can do right now is start it up. Like I like that actually. Well, let's go check up the Jamestown alleyways and like see if they're just driving there about or
that's the other thing that I forgot to say. We all agreed between gangs that if none of us are really around and Saints see the cops lurking around our pushing spot, they're gonna pressure them. If we see cops at Saints pushing spot and they're not dealing with it, we'll pressure them. Same for Vagos. Same for like just anyone in the Southside. Like we're all just gonna press the cops for each other if no one's around for them.
Valid.
Lock the Southside the down. No if, buts, maybes.
Also a code word to tweet out if the cops are doing some shit in the Southside.
Watermelon.
If you see womp womp on Twitter, that means there's cops in the Southside doing some bookie shit.
Womp womp.
I f with that.
Yep.
Wait, what? Okay.
Okay.
Specifically, if any of the Saints or Ballers twat it, that's how you like. That'll be the sign.
So what is it like? You just know, like or do you go and help them or what?
So if someone twats out womp womp, yeah, best case scenario would be you get your own group to go out and see what the f going on, clock what's happening. You might pull up and see that the Saints are already getting it bracking with them and just break off. But like, it's like everyone who's in the Southside should squad up and be ready so that if it ends up kicking off with them, they can deal with it.
What if, like, say if we squad up to like roll out to see what's going on, like say if the womp womp does get called, and we turn up to say Saints block on forum and there's 15-20 cops and the Saints.
Like, that's what I want.
If the Saints are there, then yeah, you just let the Saints deal with that, right? Like we obviously still have to stick to our sixes and that, you know.
Oh, so it's yeah, okay.
But it's more like you can have a Saint 6 running a group of cops out of the south side and not deciding to shoot, and then we pull up on a cop we aren't involved in that prior situation and they get smoked. Like, they can have pressure applied on them from multiple angles. We just can't work together to do it, you know. It's just like individually.
Right, I get it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing, to be honest. Okay, well, was meant me to push the alleyways and check what alleyways there's lurking at the rats.
Womp womp.
Because I'm down for some womp womp.
It was actually Andre said it, and then I suggested it. Just be smart with it. Like, don't get involved. Like, don't bite on a cop situation if it's looking like you're outnumbered or you're gonna send yourself pen. Like, hitting dips. If you can find solos and you know you're gonna get away, like, run it, bro. But be smart with it. Don't let them have the satisfaction of us upping the pressure and that meaning they're arresting more people.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Lovely.